My name is Kevin Miller. I'm the Director of Operations here at Helix Water District. The district serves drinking water to a population of just under 280,000 people. We've been around for over 100 years. It's important to mention that we are a public agency, not for profit, and we're governed by 5 elected board members. And they set the policy that leads us down the path forward. So the Advanced Clean Fleet Regulation that we're working under, also known as ACF, it's really focused on medium and heavy duty vehicles. So that's what the state is requiring to start transitioning to EV. And that requires us, starting January 1 of 2024 this year, 50% of any vehicle acquisitions of that 8,500 pounds or above would be required to be zero emission. Fast forward a couple years from now, starting in 2027, January 1st, 2027, 100% of all acquisitions would have to be zero emission. And that's why it's so critical to make sure that the infrastructure is in place so that we can charge when we're required to purchase electric vehicles to maintain operations. So how do you transition a combustion engine fleet over to electric without changing your operations? We started looking into this probably about 4 years ago. The deeper we got into the conversation, into the dialogue, into the regulations, we realized this was beyond us, and it was going to require outside consultants, outside partnerships to help fund the project. And early on, we started having dialogue with the local energy provider, San Diego Gas and Electric, who has become a key and strategic partner in this project, along with the San Diego Air Pollution Control District.
My name is Liana Rios. I'm the EV Customer Solutions Manager on the Clean Transportation team at San Diego Gas and Electric. And what we do on the Clean Transportation team is we provide make-ready charging infrastructure for fleets that are electrifying their fleet of medium and heavy-duty vehicles. What my team does is they provide guidance, point them to the resources for grant funding. These zero-emission vehicles, especially in the medium and heavy-duty sector, come with a dramatic price premium, right? It's very, very difficult to adopt those without the grant funding monies that are out there. There's lots of money out there. We can certainly help point those, fleet operators to those funds. We can guide them on, where to find the approved product list for the EVSE, the charging equipment that's approved through our program. They can certainly help provide guidance and technical assistance on any site considerations and constraints. We have a dedicated team of design professionals on our team in Clean Transportation that can, go out to a site and do a site walk and really, talk through some of the technical aspects and the operational aspects of, what the plans are versus where the power sources are and other considerations that maybe need to be made to make that site really work effectively.
We started to conceptualize what are going to be the operating parameters, what would we need, what does that look like, and we ended up bringing in a firm to do a conceptual level study, a pre-engineering report of what that might look like.
Hi, I'm Rick Azer. I'm the Solution Growth Lead for Clean Transportation at Black & Veatch, and we're the engineer of record for the design of this facility. Over the past few years, we've designed and constructed thousands of electric vehicle charging infrastructure stations, and for decades we've been working with water districts like Helix in the development of their operational plans. And so this was a really good opportunity to blend these two together, to take the critical infrastructure elements for electrification and decarbonization and apply it to an operating facility. This is a really audacious project and program, and it's both in its scale and in its complexity. And the electrical distribution that's required to support all this charging infrastructure is enormous, frankly, orders of magnitude larger than what these facilities were originally designed for. So we had to take all of that into consideration within the development of the design to make sure that it works not only through normal operations, but also in severe situations as well. So Helix was an important collaborator, partner in the development of of the design, as was SDG&E, both in the infrastructure that's required at the grid connection and also on site for the switchboard and the distribution. So lots of players involved in getting this together in a manner that makes operational suitability.
And happy to report that we're on track for design. We're at 90% right now, and Black & Veatch has been doing an amazing job helping us think outside the box. You don't know what you don't know, right? And because they've seen it and been there and done it and built it and designed these things in the past, they've been a strategic, important, and critical part of this project.